Is it time to buy or sell KLA stock? In this video, we will take a closer look at KLA. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 18th of September 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 4th of September 2025, our system has ranked KLA as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a gain of nearly 20% since we first recommended purchasing KLA 11 days ago. This translates to an average return of approximately 1.8% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates significant volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock has broken the wide and weak rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be a pullback, support will be found at the ceiling of the current broken trend, which is at $967.46. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on a rise. According to fan theory, the next possible peak for the trend is at $1,085.50, a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 3.32% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 16.15% to negative 4.50%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 38.99%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 7.59% to positive 23.42% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $967.20 and $1,291.81. Our latest daily update for KLA highlights a significant development. On Thursday, KLA Corporation's stock price increased by an impressive 5.74%. On the last trading day, Thursday, the 18th of September 2025, KLA Corporation's stock price rose from $989.87 to $1,046.69. Throughout the day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 4.96%, with a low of $1,025.79 and a high of $1,076.64. It has shown upward movement in 9 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 19.86% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume also saw an uptick, with 1 million more shares exchanged compared to the previous day. In total, 2 million shares were bought and sold, amounting to approximately $1.9 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $1,076.64, while the lowest was $551.33. Currently, the price stands 2.78% or $29.95, below the 52-week high of $1,076.64. which is also the all-time high for the stock. KLA experienced a rally of nearly 6% on Thursday after securing a promising new deal in the chip industry. This upswing capped off a recent successful streak, which included 5 consecutive winning sessions and an 11% increase earlier this month. The management team has been actively participating in major technology conferences this month, emphasizing that the company is closely aligned with AI-driven capital expenditures. This strategic positioning allows KLA to directly benefit from significant orders linked to the data center projects of leading AI companies. Analysts have favorably compared KLA to its peers, such as Lam Research. In the short term, the new contract, along with consistent messaging from conferences, is likely to enhance positive sentiment and drive momentum trading. This could lead to an increase in share prices as investors pursue confirmed revenue streams. However, it is essential to anticipate volatility. Semiconductor capital stocks can experience rapid fluctuations based on quarterly guidance and the timing of customer orders. Over the long term, KLA's strong position in process control and yield management places it in a favorable spot to capture sustainable demand from AI advancements and cutting-edge technology nodes, which supports margins, free cash flow, and dividends. Nonetheless, it is important to note that high growth expectations are already reflected in the stock price, meaning that any execution misses or a slowdown in chip capital expenditures could pose risks to the downside. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned KLAC a neutral grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 7th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned KLAC a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned KLAC an overweight grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned KLAC a buy grade with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Co. assigned KLAC a hold grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned KLA stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts assess the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for KLA. The KLA Corporation stock indicates buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is present based on the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be some support from the levels at 981.71 cents and 910.74 cents. A drop below either of these points will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 24.03%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume is rising in conjunction with the price, which is considered a strong technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 11 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 11 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 93 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 87 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for KLA. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $879.03 and $874.94. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, KLA Corporation finds support just below today's level at $879.03. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $874.94 and $850. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $50.86 between its high and low, which is approximately 4.96%. Over the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 2.77%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for KLA, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is relatively typical, often seen in companies with long histories or stable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $8.47. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for KLA. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, it may be beneficial to enter a position and use volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, KLA encounters its first support level at $879.03. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The overall average rating for KLA, as determined by various analyst sources, is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of September 2025, Khan Ahmad executed an insider sale of 4,564 shares of common stock. On the 29th of August 2025, Khan Ahmad executed an insider sale of 13,716 shares of common stock. On the 20th of August 2025, Higgins Bren D executed an insider sale of 2,301 shares of common stock. On the 12th of August 2025, Lorig Bryan executed an insider sale of 8,049 shares of common stock. On the 12th of August 2025, Wallace Richard P. executed an insider sale of 10,801 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, our analysis indicates that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 9.857. In total, insiders purchased 115,351 shares and sold 155,343 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $1,011.10, representing a decline of 3.4%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, which indicates a moderate level of risk. The relative strength index over a 14-day period is 80, significantly heightening the risk factor. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 11 days ago. Is KLA stock a good buy? KLA Corporation presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors might consider holding or accumulating shares while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses identified in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment from a buy to a hold since the last evaluation. Upon examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis reveals that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 19th of September, we anticipate that KLA will open higher by $3.02, starting at $1,049.71. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.